Joseph, once sold into slavery by his own brothers, found himself in Egypt, serving Potiphar, a high-ranking officer of Pharaoh. Despite his lowly status, Joseph worked diligently and with integrity. Potiphar quickly recognized Joseph's wisdom and placed him in charge of all his affairs. For a time, Joseph thrived, overseeing Potiphar's household. But trouble soon found Joseph. Potiphar's wife, drawn to Joseph's good looks and virtue, tried to seduce him. Joseph refused her advances, loyal to his master and his God. Out of spite, she falsely accused Joseph of attacking her, and Potiphar, without hesitation, cast Joseph into prison. Even in prison, Joseph's faith remained strong, and God was with him. The prison warden, seeing Joseph's leadership and trustworthiness, put him in charge of the other prisoners. Among these prisoners were two of Pharaoh's servants, the cupbearer and the baker. One night, both men had troubling dreams, and Joseph, with wisdom from God, interpreted them. To the cupbearer, Joseph said, "In 3 days, you will be restored to your position." To the baker, he warned, "In 3 days, you will be hanged." Both dreams came true, but the cupbearer, once freed, forgot Joseph, leaving him in prison for 2 more years. Then, Pharaoh himself had a disturbing pair of dreams. In one, 7 fat cows were devoured by 7 lean cows. In the other, 7 healthy ears of grain were consumed by 7 withered ones. None of Pharaoh's wise men could explain the dreams, and Pharaoh grew anxious. It was then that the cupbearer remembered Joseph. Pharaoh immediately summoned him from prison. Standing before the king, Joseph said, "It is God who gives the interpretation of dreams. Your dreams, Pharaoh, are a warning. Egypt will have 7 years of abundance, followed by 7 years of terrible famine." Joseph advised Pharaoh to store food during the years of plenty, so the land would survive the famine. Impressed by Joseph's wisdom, Pharaoh made him the governor of all Egypt, second only to the king himself. Joseph organized the storage of grain across Egypt, and when the famine came, the land was ready. People from all over the world came to Egypt to buy food, and Joseph's leadership saved countless lives. His journey from slavery to power showed that, even in the darkest of times, faith in God could bring light and redemption.